Does my voice matter? Hey everyone, I'm Tom Harrison, working in collaboration with Michael Williams and Pro90d. My work is called Walk Your Why, all about living your purpose. And I hope you can see that this question goes straight to that idea of living your purpose. This question, do I believe my voice matters? I invite you to ask that question of yourself. Does my voice matter? And I invite you further to really drop into this question and really realize that at the root of this question is not simply your voice, but it is about who you are, about the message you're here to speak into the world, about the communication you have to share with others. Right? When we say my voice matters, or we ask, does my voice matter? Or we wonder, does my voice matter? What's really happening when we question that is we're questioning, does my communication matter? Do I matter? Of course I matter. Of course you matter. We all matter, of course. Now, whether your message matters, something to think about, right? Not every one of us in every moment is communicating something worth communicating. That's just a fact. There's plenty of nonsense being communicated out there. So that's a question, right? Does what I'm communicating right now matter at all? Something to think about. But I'm not worried about that with anyone watching this video. I believe you have plenty to communicate that truly matters. But at the core of that is knowing that you matter. Now, the challenge for many of us who struggle with speech in any way, or struggle communicating in any way, might be that, well, it doesn't matter what I'm communicating because people aren't understanding it. It's not effective communication. So whether that's because of stuttering, getting stuck, stammering, any number of disfluencies, or simply that your message doesn't make sense, right? Or the way it's formulated doesn't make sense. There's any number of reasons that we don't communicate effectively. Maybe we're speaking too fast and people just can't pick up on it, right? Maybe our accent is so strong that people who don't speak with that accent or don't speak our language don't pick up on it. Obviously, if I'm speaking English and you don't understand English, the effectiveness of that communication is going to be very low, right? So we know there's many, many reasons that communication may or may not be effective. And then there's the piece of, okay, it's effective. Is it meaningful to me? Is it meaningful to this conversation? Is it meaningful to this context? Right? So they're really two different things. Effective communication does not necessarily mean worthwhile, meaningful communication. But oftentimes what happens is we get all this conflated. And if we're not speaking well, or we judge ourselves as not speaking well, then we judge the outcome as our voice doesn't matter, which is really another way of saying my message doesn't matter, and worse, that I don't matter. And that is an untruth because no matter how much you stutter, you matter. No matter how much you attempt to communicate and it just doesn't work, you matter, right? So I'm saying this because it's fundamental to realize that when we ask the question, does my voice matter? Or we wonder that, or something like that, right? Does my voice matter? Do people hear me? Do people understand me? Do they care? Does it matter that I'm in this job, that I'm at this workplace? Does my appearance in this meeting right now matter? All because We believe the way we're talking, that the way we speak, is not being heard in a way that's understood. And whether or not that is true, it is so critically important that we work on this idea of I matter. My voice matters. What I have to say matters. I matter. Believe that. Believe that. And if you don't now, and I know, easier said than done, right? If you have not been believing that you matter, that your life matters, then you may not be able to instantaneously change that. I get it. So this is why you will hear me talking a lot about how your voice matters, about how your why, your purpose matters, right? Even just using the term, it matters, something matters, suggests purpose, suggests intention, right? Suggests that there's a reason, a true meaning behind this. It's not for no reason. Our lives matter. And so I urge you to ask yourself this question frequently, regularly, consistently. Does my voice matter? And answer it quickly with, yes, my voice matters, because my message, what I have to communicate, matters, because I matter. And I promise you, the more you can develop that belief, the more you can practice affirmations like that to strengthen that belief that I matter, the better, the more effective your communication will be. Let this inspire you on your journey in Pro90d. I look forward to seeing you along the trail of smooth speech. And most importantly, along the path of what matters to you. Take care. Happy trails. Walk your why.